Dr. Sheri Jacobson. I'm a psychotherapist and counselor at Harley Therapy.
Can you tell me a bit about why you think men may look for women that are significantly older than them?
A lot of it tends to do with individual factors, which can be based on their personal and early experiences. So if they may have lacked a significant mother figure, or perhaps have been very used to a dominant mother figure, they may seek that out in a partner.
I've actually had quite a few people suggest it's something to do with the Oedipus complex, so that would fit in with that. Would you agree?
It could be. It could be a replay of earlier experiences to do around the mother, either presence of or lack of. So the Oedipus complex is certainly a possibility in the choice of a current partner. But it's also down to the individual and their sort of personal their own characteristics and what they're seeking for. So I think it's a little bit more than a universal trend of a Freudian notion. I think it really boils down to the individual and what they've gone through in their lives to determine what they're looking for in a partner at that time.
And then vice versa, why would you think a woman might seek out someone quite younger than her?
There's a possibility that she's looking to nurture someone, to mother. She may have not had a child, or she may have been very used to parenting and wanted to continue that role. Similarly, she might be seeking something in specific about that person. It may not be related to their age. So we have to be careful here that it may not that may not be the primary reason for selecting a partner. They just happen to be older or younger. So we have to take it in context of a wider range of factors that are at play, and it's very complicated. The forces of attraction are very nuanced and subtle, and they can't always be boiled down to just one critical characteristic.
Is this something that you see often? Do you tend to get people who are quite torn about relationships like this?
We tend to get what the general media present, which is that older men seek out relationships with younger women. And there are typical reasons for that in sort of the evolutionary perspective, because men are looking for women or partners with good reproductive fitness, and generally speaking, a woman is more genetically capable or reproductively capable when they're younger compared to older. And also sort of the general sort of youthfulness and vibrancy that comes with a younger woman. So that can be explained to some extent. Whereas, of course, in the evolutionary perspective, women are looking for men who represent stability, groundedness, the ability to provide and raise a family, so help with the provisions of it materially. So in some context, you can, in a very crude sense, explain why we tend to see older women with older men with younger women, and not the reverse. In fact, to the contrary, you will get younger women seeking older men because perhaps they've had more life experience, they are more financially settled, and able to provide. So you can sort of understand it. So when it works the other way around, when a younger man is seeking an older woman and vice versa, it's a little bit out of the ordinary. We don't see it as much in clinical presentations, and perhaps I'd have to go along with the general media's presentation, whether it's film or celebrities. It tends to be less commonly represented.